Nae'Qwan Tomlin player comparisons. We have a best case and a worst case player comp for Nae'Qwan Tomlin. You can go first on this one, Brian. We'll try and convince each other our comps are better than your comps. What's the best case player comp for Nae'Qwan Tomlin?
Best case player comp is somebody who is a high level role player in the NBA, or at least was a high level role player in the NBA, and did it with basically his rebounding and grit. Kevon Looney. I said Nae'Qwan Tomlin's best team fit would be the Warriors. If you go back and watch the scouting report video, which I highly recommend that you do for him and all the other top 75 prospects that we've gone over. But Looney has made a role for himself and carved out a very good NBA career, championship pedigree, because of his willingness to rebound and screen set for other guys around him. I think best case scenario for Tomlin is that he gets in that kind of situation and just embraces being a high level role guy.
The only thing I push back super strongly on with that is I think any best case version of Tomlin has to involve his shooting. I think. Like I think the
Looney
ability to
does not have that.
yeah. And that's like, I don't know. Like I think role wise I could see it be similar, but yeah, to me, like the whole sell here is like, is he gonna make shots from three or not? If he's not gonna make shots from three, I don't think he plays basketball even like 2 months from now. Um, I went with a guy that had a bazillion off-court concerns that kind of tanked his stock, that was older than he should have been when he entered the league, and is all coming down to is he going to make shots or not? I said Amani Bates. Uh,
Okay. As
I
best case.
as best case, yeah. I think look, this is not to say that Amani is anything special, but I think a lot of people thought that when Amani Bates did get a shot with Cleveland at all, it was just gonna like he wouldn't ever play. He wouldn't step foot on the
Yeah.
court. Instead, Amani was like a big time G League performer. He played in 15 games for Cleveland and he was on the bench for an entire season. That's something that I think is truly a best case for Nae'Qwan Tomlin.
Okay.
It's mean,
I
but it's honest.
yeah. I'm okay with I think that may fall more in worst case because like he didn't play really.
15 games.
Okay.
15 games.
We'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. I certainly like the I think the stat line more than I like Looney's.
Okay. Give me your worst case. We'll see what your worst case is.
Kevin Hervey. I don't know if you remember
Yeah.
him, but he was a really good player at UT Arlington, won Sun Belt Player of the Year. Similar to Tomlin in terms of a guy who is a little bit undersized, but lanky, rebounded, shot well, was more of a face-up four-man. He had a little bit of success in the NBA for the Thunder, but was overseas after about a year. I don't think he even averaged a point per game for the Thunder. I think it was like 0.9 or something like that.
Yeah,
Um,
this is just like splitting hairs of like what non-factor NBA guy that played 10 games do we want to go with. I like the Kevin Hervey shout a lot though. Like games are similar to me. I went Andre Ingram. Remember when Andre Ingram had like the 1 week of
yes,
notoriety for the Lakers?
yes,
Yeah, he played 6 total games in his career. But the thing is, I think Andre Ingram's probably better than the worst case comp for Nae'Qwan Tomlin. I don't know that Nae'Qwan Tomlin's ever going to be like the story in the NBA for a night. So I like
yeah.
Kevin Hervey. I'd be inclined to say Amani Bates and Kevin Hervey.
Let's do it. I like it.
There you have it. We're pretty low on Nae'Qwan. I'm sorry, Nae'Qwan. I hope you prove us wrong. The NBA draft is coming up, and I've got something awesome for you. We are partnering with the people at NBA 2K Lab. NBA 2K is the best video game on earth. The people at 2K Lab are making some awesome stuff to make that game even more fun, and they just launched their 2024 NBA Draft Simulator, where you can find the official Sleepers Media big board. We ranked our top 75 players in this draft class. Me, Carter, Brian Ralph, Riley Davis. We did it together, and it is featured on the 2K Lab NBA Draft Simulator. You can take control of any team in the draft, play GM with just one click, and see our entire rankings before these videos even come out. Check out the link in the description of this video to try out the draft sim for yourself, and you can find more mini games at nba2klab.com/NBA-mini-games.